Let's face it, making new friends as an adult feels like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube while blindfolded. But here's the thing, it doesn't have to be. Stay with me, and I'll show you how to make new friends, no matter your age or where you are. Plus, stick around for the most crucial tip that'll seriously change your game. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Okay, so why is making new friends even a thing we need to talk about? Because it's crucial. Studies show that having solid friendships can increase happiness, boost your confidence, and even help you live longer. Yeah, friends are basically like multivitamins for your soul. But if you're like most people, making new friends as you grow older feels, well, complicated. Remember in school, where friendships, just because you were crammed into a classroom with the same people every day? Well, once you hit your 20s, 30s, and beyond, that automatic friend-making machine kind of breaks. But don't worry, we're going to fix that. Let's break it down. Science time. Humans are social creatures, but as we grow up, life gets in the way. You've got a job, responsibilities, maybe a partner or kids, and suddenly, making friends isn't as easy as grabbing a juice box and sitting at the cool kids' lunch table. Plus, your brain isn't as open to new experiences as it was when you were younger. Adults become more selective in who they spend their time with, and that's okay. But it also makes meeting new people trickier. There's even a theory called the Dunbar number, which says you can only maintain about 150 relationships at once. Anything beyond that, your brain just goes, nope, capacity reached. So how do you make friends when your brain's trying to tell you you've maxed out? Let's start with the basics. You've heard these before, but they work. The key is to put yourself out there in situations where meeting people is natural. 1. Join a club or group. Whether it's a book club, running group, or yoga class, surrounding yourself with like-minded people is a solid way to meet new friends. 2. Volunteer helping out at a local charity or community event puts you in touch with people who care about the same causes. 3. Co-workers. If you work with people, chances are there's someone in your office who could be friend material. Try grabbing lunch or chatting about shared interests. 4. Social media. Yeah, sliding into someone's DMs is actually a thing now, but I'm talking about using apps or platforms specifically designed to connect people over shared interests or hobbies. It's not just for dating, but let's be real, these suggestions can feel kind of expected. So, how about we get a little weird? If you're feeling adventurous, try these outside-the-box strategies. First, start a hobby that's a little offbeat. Think pottery class, improv comedy, or even bird watching. These kinds of activities draw a quirky crowd that's often open to making new connections. Plus, you're bonding over something unusual, which makes for great conversation starters. Next, take a solo trip. It sounds counterintuitive, but traveling alone makes you more approachable. Whether you're staying in a hostel or joining a local tour group, you're bound to meet people from all walks of life. You might even make a friend on the plane. Then talk to your neighbors. Remember that person across the street you awkwardly wave to once a month? They could be your next friend. Host a small neighborhood BBQ or invite them over for a drink. They're literally right there. Lastly, go to events alone. You'll be forced to talk to new people when you're not glued to your existing friends. Concerts, festivals, or even trivia nights can be a great chance to strike up random conversations. You might be wondering, okay, but how long does this friendship-making process actually take? Well, according to researchers, it takes about 50 hours of socializing to make someone a casual friend, 90 hours to become real friends, and over 200 hours to reach bestie status. So it's not an overnight thing. But that's kind of the fun part. Friendships, like good wine or cheese, take time to mature. Moving to a new city can feel like you're starting from scratch. Here's a little pro tip. Don't be shy about telling people you're new in town. People love sharing tips about their city, and you never know who might invite you to join their friend group. Apps like Meetup or Bumble BFF can be gold mines for this, but don't forget to explore your new environment. Visit cafes, bookstores, or community events where regulars hang out. If you're in school, whether it's college or a language class, dive into group projects and extracurriculars. You're all in the same boat, so take advantage of that built-in community. Okay, you've stuck with me this far, and as promised, here's the golden nugget of friendship wisdom. Be vulnerable. Yeah, you heard me. We tend to think making friends is all about being super cool or interesting. But the truth is, the deepest connections happen when you're authentic, when you're willing to let your guard down a little. Share a story, open up about a hobby or experience you love, or even admit that you're trying to make new friends. It's amazing how many people are in the same boat but are waiting for someone else to take the first step. Now that you've got all these tools in your friendship arsenal, it's time to go out and start making new connections. Have you tried any of these tips before? Or do you have your own unique way of meeting people? Drop your experiences or questions in the comments below. I'd love to hear them, and maybe you'll make a friend right here in the comments section. And hey, if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on how to thrive in life. Because making friends is just the start. Let's build a community right here together. So there you have it, folks. Making friends, whether you're 18, 28, or 35, isn't as hard as it seems. It just takes a little effort, a dash of vulnerability, and some fun along the way. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.